Got my money on tonight.
The champion.
There's what I got my money on tonight. Hey, you're the champ, baby.
GQ.
You're the champ. There you go.
That was down.
Where's Nettie?
It was on the way.
Michelle, she's got your purse.
If we can have your attention. All right, there's no paychecks.
Yeah.
That wasn't a joke, Rose. It was. Hey, I want to take 1 second, really seriously. I want to thank everybody. This was a great idea. Somebody said last year, you know, we went over to Emerald Dunes and all the nice big highfalutin stuff and big place, and we said that's not really what this family is all about. And this family of people that I really, it's made my life. You people have made my life, and I just love every one of you, and you've done everything that has made everything great for us, and I really want to thank all of you. And it's great to have you all here participating in this fun event here in our house. So it's great to have all of you here.
We love you, Fred.
And in lieu of that, I want you to know that there will be no bonus checks this year.
We're leaving, honey.
Nothing that we're going to give out. In lieu of that, we put the money in the tin back there. I told you there was $250 in there.
I don't think
But there really isn't any money in there. It's play money. So I knew you all wanted to get in this town. Just
Some of John's
because you
casino
wanted
money's
to.
in there.
All right, now look. We spent a lot of money bringing Rick Robinson here.
Refund,
Funny, it costs us a lot of money.
That's where the bonuses went.
And I have a great pleasure of introducing him, who is dressed for this wonderful 4th of July party. I mean, Christmas party. Let's have a nice welcome for our MC for the Talent Show of the Year, Mr. Ricky Robinson.
Woof, yeah. No, I appreciate y'all having me down here this week because it was a really rough week. A friend of mine got sentenced to prison this week. It was a rough time for him. He went down there and he said, you know, he got talking to the guys and he said, you know, I'm an active guy. I'm here in prison. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm here in prison. I got these bars around me. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. And the guy said, hey, no problem. He said, do you like to fish? I said, I love to fish. He said, Mondays. Mondays. You see that lake down there? He said, Mondays we go down and fish. All the fish we catch, we bring them back on Monday evening, fillet them up. We have a fish fry on Monday nights. It's great. Guy said, this is incredible. He said, hey, you like to play tennis? Guy said, I love to play tennis. He said, Tuesday nights? Tuesday nights is tennis night. We have racquetball, we have tennis, we have badminton, we have tournament, we give away little trophies and everything else. It's great. He said, you like cards? He says, I love cards. He says, Wednesday night is cards night. He says, by the way, you a faggot? He says, no. He said, oh, you ain't gonna like Thursdays. Rough week for him. Rough week for him. I do have to, a little thing here. Getting in the Christmas spirit. We would like to get everybody in the Christmas spirit here. And with a little story for the NYSCA. 'Twas the eve before Christmas, and throughout the hall, not a creature was stirring, not even Mike Fall. For we all knew the party had gone on too long, and it was sad to see Mikey so visibly gone. Lisa was obviously holding up a wall, and both Michelles were asleep in the hall. The staff was nestled all snug at their computers. John Ing was dreaming of happy hour at Hooters. With Debbie looking funky and Rose in a cap, they were both dreaming up ways to give the staff some more crap. When out in the office there arose such a clatter, I woke up from my drunk to see what was the matter. Away to the front, I flew like a flash, stumbled over Sabrina, who looked quite abashed. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but our leader Fred Ing, drinking Miller Lite beer. His eyes were all red, his vision was blurry. His stagger was slow, his speech was quite slurry. He tried to speak first, he was too drunk to work. So he slapped Billy Unger and called him a jerk. Then laying a finger on Terry's now red nose as he stepped over Sabrina, our Sonia, he called out in prose, "Hey Tanya, hey Ed, hey Kimberly and Lynette, hey Vivian and Patricia, Martha and Yvette, Anna and Mary, you listen right now, Yolanda, quit drinking, I mean this and how." Then he rambled about something. I don't quite remember. This same scene happens each and every December. But I heard him exclaim as he stumbled from this crime, "I want to see each and every one of your little asses in the office bright and early Monday morning at 8 a.m. sharp, and I really mean it, and no slackers. Anybody who doesn't, they're out of here." Oh well, everything else in the poem rhymes. Okay.
Give it up.
The only reason that I agreed to do this, and the same reason that all of you agreed to do this, is because you knew you were going to get a bonus if you didn't do this. And the only way you're going to reach into get your bonus is reaching in the cans. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
At least he's honest.
When they were talking, when Fred was talking about talent and doing a little talent show, I said, you know, this organization really saps all the talent I've got. I give it everything I've got, and there's nothing left to give. And so I don't really have a lot of talent. He said, why don't you bring your drums in here and play your drums for everybody? And I said, there's not enough room. But obviously, he lied. There's plenty of room now. So, I was thinking about talent, and I thought, you know, I've known Fred for 12 years. I've worked side by side with him for 6.5 years. And obviously, if you know anything about the Yang family, you know there's a lot of talent. You think about Darren and the work that he does as a musician, and Fred himself. He plays the bass, right?
Tries.
And if you look at what he's done for this organization, you know, he created it, brought it up from nothing to all of this. He's got a tremendous amount of talent. So, you know, you always want to attach yourself to a rising star. And I thought, you know, gosh, what do I think that I would like to emulate Fred the most at doing? Okay, well, he's got a good golf game, but I like John's better. Okay? And I'm not really interested in playing the bass because it's too big. And I thought, what else does he do that he's known for? And I thought of the muff joke. But you don't want to hear that, right? No. We've all heard that. So I thought the one thing that he's really known for, that he does the best, is there's a little song that he plays on the... No. Okay. Well, I asked Sylvia if I could take piano lessons. Don't worry, I brought my own piano. I said, Sylvia, can I take piano lessons? And she said, no. Actually, the drums are plenty. And so I brought with me tonight, now you gotta be real quiet, all right? My own piano, and this is for Fred. Okay, everyone listen. Now, wait a minute, I can do this. One hand. All right?
Yeah!
I want you to know that you will never hear a better rendition of Feelings in this house than what you just heard.
That's for sure. All right, Mike. Sylvia, you know that guy?
We all know we had the wonderful Bob Murphy Golf Challenge yesterday. Bob Murphy, it was really a fun time out there. Really was. We got up to the first tee that we were teeing off for, and one of my partners who was on this group gets up to the tee, and he stands down over the ball, and he dresses it, and he starts going. I said, what in the hell are you doing? He said, well, I was an admiral for 40 years in the Navy, and I've always had sea legs, and whenever I step up to the ball, I always have to get my land legs with me, and go back and forth, and it kind of gets me saying, I said, that's such bull. I've been a lawyer for 15 years, and you don't see me go up to the ball going. Rosa ready yet? Is Rosa ready? Okay, we're going. Rosa, are we ready yet?
That was
No,
good.
I
Huh?
have to be loud.
Excuse me.
Okay, let's move on to number 3 then. Billy Boy Wonders.
I'm going to do some classical reading for you tonight
Oh,
from Maud Humphreys. Excuse me.